¿cómo estás? I'm Juan Diego from Spanish Hacks, and today I'm going to give you 3 tips to master the subjunctive once and for all. Let's go! I really want to help you to learn how to use the subjunctive properly 90% of the times. The rest 10% is not that important, and we're going to understand. Actually, using the subjunctive is not that important in Spanish because we're going to understand you. And I think this is something that many Spanish teachers or many people have been telling to Spanish learners. I really believe this is not something crucial to be understood, because the subjunctive is only one thing that we use as native speakers. But if someone who speaks Spanish, who is learning Spanish, doesn't use it, then we're going to totally understand. And if you are that kind of person who really want to master the language and who want to speak perfectly and whatever, then I'm going to help you to achieve that. Okay, the first tip I'm gonna give to you is that we use this subjunctive when we are talking about uncertain situations or when we are doubting about something. For example, when you're saying things like no creo que, dudo que, no me parece que, no creo que llegue, dudo que viaje a la Ciudad de México el próximo mes. So this is the most important tip, because this subjunctive has its name from subjective. So when we're talking about subjective things, we don't know if it's real, if it's true. 90% of the time when we are talking about this kind of things, then you need to use the subjunctive. The second tip is that we use this subjunctive when we want to express a desire or a dream. For example, when we use phrases like I want, I wish, I hope. Quiero que mi familia esté aquí. Deseo que ella venga a mi casa esta tarde. Espero que no haga mucho calor hoy. So basically we use this when we say I want, I wish, I hope, and then we use que to connect the next part, and the next part is a verb conjugated, not when the next part is an infinitive verb. Remember, when you use I want, I hope, I wish, que as a connector in a conjugated verb, then you need to use the subjunctive. Let's go with the next one. Okay guys, the third tip I'm going to give to you today is that we use the subjunctive when we use when plus the future tense. For example, when you say something like cuando esté ahí, we do not say cuando estaré ahí. That doesn't make any sense in Spanish. Cuando vaya a mi ciudad natal, cuando sea mayor, cuando sea rico, etc. So anytime you use when plus the future tense, you need to use the subjunctive. And the bonus tip for today's video is about the conjugation in the subjunctive tense. So when we have the subjunctive tense, you need to conjugate the same way you do in the present tense, and you just need to change the last vowel. I'm going to show you how. For example, we're going to use the verb caminar. Yo camino, tú caminas, él camina, and so on. Yo camine, tú camines, él camine. And we use it because this is an AR verb. What I said to you is true for the whole subjects except for we, because we always ends with mos. And the same applies with the verbs with ER endings and IR endings. The only difference here is that you need to replace last vowel for A. Yo corro, tú corres, él corre. Yo corra, tú corras, él corra. Yo persigo, tú persigues, él persigue. Yo persiga, tú persigas, él persiga. As I told you, this is very simple and applies for most of the cases except when we have an irregular verb, and those are exceptions in any language, so you need to memorize it. I hope this made sense. If not, let me know on the comments below, and I'm going to try to explain it better in another YouTube video about the subjunctive. By the way guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I make videos, short videos, to help you understand things that can make sense in English but not in Spanish, so you can know how to use them properly. Also, you're going to see short videos about the Mexican slang, because I feel like the slang is one of the things which can make the difference between just being fluent and being part of the group, so we can keep in touch easily and closer. Don't forget to subscribe, turn that little bell if you want to know when I upload a new video, so I can help you gain confidence with your Spanish speaking skills. And don't forget that learning a new language is all about to go and speak to native speakers, so you can reach fluency soon. I'll see you next week with another video.